Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerdlings of all ages, welcome to game number 4 of 5 in today's PGI.S Scrims. My name is Jorisar. We are on Erangel once more, and look, we have team logos, woohoo! As we hop in to a 2 o'clock to 9 o'clock plane path to start off our next game. Very excited to see how this is going to play out. In our first Erangel game, we actually had a couple of teams really quite heavily contesting certain drop spots. So don't forget, when these guys are used to scrimming in their own regions, certain teams just have their normal drop spots, and it's fine. But suddenly, when you bring all of these teams together, there are plenty of teams that normally drop in exactly the same place, and that provides unbelievable entertainment. Oh my god, 3 teams Pachinki, 3 teams Pachinki. Sound the klaxon, 3 teams Pachinki. We've got Infantry, we've got Team Liquid, and we've got DWG Kia. All going Pachinki. This is going to be insane. Absolutely insane. We have to watch this. However, what other fights are there? Do we actually have a fight down at McDonald's? We do. Buriram United versus Triumphant Song are there as well. Here comes Under with an SLR and a shotgun by the looks of things. With a 2v1 push where Mixie has been. Mixie gets the first knock with the Tommy gun. He gets a second as well. Big initial advantage for Team Liquid. And Buriram United getting on the board as well. So that's Team Liquid versus DWG Kia. We're in a lot of trouble right now. Where are Infantry? Infantry have managed to rotate elsewhere. Let's go back and move onto this fight now. It's Buriram United going up against Triumphant Song. No Ardra. Trying to find an angle with the AK, but with no vest and no helmet. It becomes high risk, high reward. Sia gets them with the Mark 47 Mutant. When's the last time we saw a Mutant kill in Pro Scrims? I actually don't remember. Burst Fire will take out Konaxi. Triumphant Song now with 3. Buriram United down to Edie. Edie's got no helmet, only a vest. And a shotgun to his name. Door gets broken down. I think they know he's in here. And Shandien will take out Edie. So that's Triumphant Song Gaming. What I like to call the Battle of McDonald's, the big M here. Going Triumphant Song's way. 4 kills to them, although they do only have 3 alive. Team Liquid, meanwhile, have got 3 kills so far. Are they all on DWG Kia? I believe they are. Xiongjian is the only player left on the roof without a helmet. Oh my god. Absolutely insane stuff. Now, and you can see just teams from different regions all want to drop in the same loot. So these scrims are almost like a pre-tournament joust to say, we want this when PGI.S starts for real. And so far, Team Liquid seems to be doing reasonably well today in Pachinki. We have a very different circle now, centered in almost completely onto Severny. FaZe Clan and Virtus.pro are going to be pleased. Virtus.pro dropping Stalber and similar. Petrichor Road are coming in from the Kameshki direction, so might have to come in via Virtus.pro to get to circle. They need to watch out just a little bit. It looks like Xiongjiang aren't going to be doing any serious contesting anytime soon. Infantry managed to get the heck out of dodge early on. And they surround Pachinki, but are not in it. And they probably don't want to be rotating through it either, given this particular circle. It's not going to be particularly pleasant for them, I don't think. MCG coming in from the direction of Shelter and Museum, or Hall of Fame. Purdy Curdy is actually quite close by and reasonably split from the rest of his team, who have gone the other side of the bridge from Gas Station, west of Yasnaya. That's going to be interesting, because Digital Athletics have made their home there, and FURIA are getting very close to moving in as well. They rotate away at the last second. Thinking about Crossroads, Uber's already taken that provisionally for FaZe Clan. And Digital Athletics now moving further east as well. Maybe they could end up crashing the warehouse compound. Who knows? Shoot to kill. Digital Athletics all rotating more or less into the same spot. Mert doesn't get shot at by Luke. Shoot to kill. Goes hang on a second. Until we're all in position. I don't necessarily just want to get a knock and give away that we're here because we don't know how many people are rotating in behind us. I think that's a very, very sensible decision from Luke. We need to prioritize making sure we can rotate in. Code Marco sees Luke as well. And that's the other reason it's dangerous. Gonna have to use a first aid and rotate in straight away. Alo might actually have a good compound for shoot to kill here. It's just whether the rest of the team can get here without being shot out of their vehicles. That's gonna be the question. More and more people getting crowded into the circle. Infantry now rotating back past DXG, who have spotted them, taken shots at them, and they're gonna have to maybe modify which bridge they go across or something similar. Tianba should be able to get out of the way in time. More mutant action there. IQ 500. Cast a curse. Make a comment about the mutant. Now everyone's using one. I see how this is. Liang should be able to get through in time. DXG. Taking some return fire from Xiaoyang. This could end up meaning that the team gets quite split. Look at where the rest of infantry are. They're coming in at the bottom. It looks like infantry might actually be committing to this fight. We may want to watch this. Fergus is up the other side. Has he been seen? He must have seen him. Xiaoyang must have seen him. Xiongjiang gets taken down in Pachinki, so Team Liquid have formally won that fight. Xiaoyang is moving off of Everest now. Long and TY choosing to rotate around instead, giving DXG a little bit of breathing room. Scoping out across the bridge, but they should be okay. They should be okay. Elsewhere, who is moving in? Shoot to kill have got a nice 2-2 split now on the north side of the circle. FaZe Clan have got Warehouse and Crossroads, although, interestingly, Warehouse, they've suffered at the hands of FURIA by the looks of things. MCG are now gatekeeping the bridge, where Digital Athletics, I believe, used to be. They've now got the 2-2 split somewhat center as well. NaVi looking like they're going to get further center. Not inclined to play edge this time around. Oath, nowhere close to getting in, but they've got the whole of Yasnaya, so it's not massively pinched at the moment, and Team Liquid have enough vehicles to rotate in themselves. They might end up going Rajok and rotating in later, because it is actually quite a late rotation in. Tianba versus FURIA could end up being the next fight. Lin Shun provisionally moving up, very, very close to Rusty. Rusty has a decision to make. Try and get a knock, or move back towards shooting range. I think try and get a knock while prone is the order of the day here. They're waiting for Tianba to come on down. And deciding to rotate west. This is big! Zenith on the west side. Roth getting knocked. Kickstart coming in to try and body block, but I think it's a little bit too much in terms of area to cover. In rotation next to infantry. Roth is down in the open. Liang will take that. Infantry very split. But also, they're the ones full of surprises at the moment. Excellent hit onto the back of the bike! Oh no, needs to reload! That could have potentially been a knock. Infantry will be okay with that, though. They've got that additional kill. They now know that Zenith are rotating up north, so they should be able to just beeline it towards shooting range. DXG might play spoiler there. Virtus.pro and NaVi very close to each other right now. And Lu just having a peek up the mountain. Orange and Co aren't there anymore, though. They're going to move further south. And Oath have gone for the Stalba route. Nice, safe, calm route. All 16 teams left alive, by the way. 60 players here, and we are approaching the 10-minute mark. Meta Gaming looking like they're going to be sending it. Let's see what happens. They might be licking some stamps. They're eyeing up the FURIA compound. They're trying to work out how many people are there. And I think Sparking has radioed the team to say, we don't think there's more than one or two. Let's go for it. Yes, indeed! Oh, getting a little bit too far there. that's half of the FURIA team down. Meta Gaming doing a good job of ascertaining how many people are in that compound. Sizzleton is down, but will be able to get revived. The rest of FURIA are going to have to go elsewhere. My god, what a hard shift. This is ridiculous. A 3 o'clock hard shift towards Stalba. Even half of severity has been chopped out of this. This is rough. Oh, they're going to be very happy. Suddenly, they are kings of the hill. Absolutely delightful stuff, but MCG now have to send it somewhere to find a home. FaZe Clan have just pulled up right ahead of them. I'm not sure they want to do that, but they might be forced to. Further south, they've then got NaVi. FURIA looking like they're going to move into them. Several teams out in no man's land in vehicles right now trying to decide, look guys, what do we actually do? MCG and FURIA are actually going to run into each other in a moment. And what you don't want to do is split your priorities and not running in multiple directions. MCG have spotted FURIA. This is bad. The other two vehicles are running right next to them as well. Lingdu already out of the vehicle and aiming. Raspu out. Rusty Zera out. And that is FURIA out. Oh my god, what a rough rotation that is. No one really to blame there. That is just horrible. Team Liquid now coming in via Yasnaya. Coming in on the east side. I think Ibby's actually got a drop as well. Oh, never mind. Already on the ground. That's going to be pleasing. What have we got? What have we got? A Mark 14 and fresh level 3 gear. We'll be very pleased with that. Thank you very much. And now finally, our first team is out of scrim number 4. Triumphant Song, they've been chilling on the edge, biding their time in this game. Into Severny, although they will have to get out the other side. They might actually choose to play edge and allow Lurina just to stay in this kind of position for now. Virtus.pro now keeping MCG out. To be honest, I think MCG are just thankful they have a position. They were able to take out FURIA, which is very important. Spyro gets knocked out by Summer. Now, it's much easier for Virtus.pro to revive than it is for MCG right now. There's also the possibility, for example, of FaZe Clan having to move in, and MCG recognizing that it's a lot more difficult for them to revive than Virtus.pro, so they're taking the fight to them. They're going up the hill. 995 has been taken down by Lou. He's trying to go for the revive. Onto Spyro. Batulans is spotted by Evil Lee, choosing not to engage just yet, looking for a second player, sees Hyruzen, knows that there are two players, still sticking with the AK rather than the SLR. Digital Athletics playing spoiler now. Smash, third partying this, trying to get a sneaky little hill. And that's not ideal. We wanted to see this big team fight. Digital Athletics have said no. Infantry also in no man's land now. NaVi to the south. Petrichor to the north. Oath to the east. And then you've got Team Liquid to the southeast. I wanted to see this push up onto Virtus.pro, but I think because of the third party, that's unlikely to happen at the moment. At least MCG have managed to keep all four alive. Next circle, back towards the west. Not a massive hard shift, but enough for it to be a pain to Oath. Digital Athletics looking for Triumphant Song, who at least have managed to get to a shack, but that's about all they're good for right now. Peng down in rotation. Sia still alive, but split. Where is Sia? Let's take a look. Oh, goodness. Not ideal. I didn't choose the shack life. The shack life chose me. Infantry now moving up towards Virtus.pro. Opportunity for big sprays. MCG are nearby, though, so they don't want to overextend. Summer manages to get a knock onto TY. And that's exactly why you don't want to overextend. But Tulin's almost getting out of the game as well. Good opportunistic shooting there from NaVi. But that revive should be possible. And again, MultiCircle Gaming trying to find a way up. They want this high ground position. They want these rocks that Virtus.pro are on. They're looking for an opportunity to push, and they've been third-partied all day long. Hyruzen gets spotted, but Tulans is still in the smoke. He needs to know that. He needs to know that. Oh, he does know that. Headshot, 2 HP. Still peeking. What a madman. Gets him. Evil Lee really needs to heal now. Oh, my God. Oh my god, MCG. They signaled their intent earlier on. They couldn't make it work. The third party was too strong, but now we've got Hero moving in as well. Petrichor looking to take this compound from the north. MCG from the south. Virtus.pro in the middle. It's Lou right outside, throwing the grenade straight up. Spyro's alive further south. They'll be dealing with MCG very shortly. Three-way fight's just become a four-way fight because James has said thank you very much. We'll go ahead and take that, and Clib with the Mark 14 goes ahead and grabs that point. Suddenly, being inside these compounds looks more like a curse than a blessing. Spyro is inside one. Two members of Petrichor inside the other. Gray needs to get revived. I think with the smokes, Mamu should be able to do that. Has Spyro got a grenade with which to potentially do this? Opting not to use that right now. And look at this, Team Liquid moving in. Spyro going down to a sliver of health to that grenade. More grenades to try and cover the revive here. Maybe just holding, being very patient. Spyro ducks into the basement. Horrible position for all of these teams to be in. Oath have gone north. Tianba north as well, and that's going to be useful for them because M200 is in Phase 5. Phase 4 even. The rest of Team Liquid looking for a way in now. But I think Zenith are about to take on Oath. Balefrost a little bit further north than his teammates, and Shinboy has an idea that someone might be there. Oh, he's seen him now! Balefrost gets the first hit. 43 points of damage. Shinboy will be reporting this back. The rest of Oath absolutely collapsing in on this position. Grenades out. Snaker's actually getting very far out, wanting to do a bit of scouting himself. Decides, you know what, let's absolutely send it in. Reload spotted by Shinboy. Reciprocated. Balefrost has an angle though. The angle from Balefrost might be enough. It is. Gets the headshot. Kickstart nowhere close, and Zenith are suddenly very split. That's allowed Oath to push in. Oath now in hunting mode. Shinboy down. It's all kicking off at the compound as well. The rest of Team Liquid are in here. Spyro's still alive. And FaZe Clan and DXG are in a ridiculous tussle as well. We have to look at that. What's going on here? Neil, the last member alive at the moment for DXG, but in a position where the revives are possible. Fuzzface in a similar position for FaZe Clan. Gustav is out. Itzy and Uber are resable, but they have to do it quickly. Very quickly! 1 HP separates FaZe Clan from going out in 15th right now. And I feel like if DXG... Oh no! Digital Athletics coming in as well! And this third party is going to be too much. FaZe Clan eliminated. And now DA moving in on DXG, wanting to mop up. Smash. Oh, again on 1 HP. What's with the 1 HP, guys? More grenades coming out. Excellent grenade! That's NBK down. Mert coming in against Neil and Digital Athletics. Okay, Mert goes down there, but they will be able to finish this up. Oath trying to third party this fight. Team Liquid on 5 kills with all 4 left alive in the smoke. Let's go ahead and move out so you guys actually have some FPS. We've got Ike's left in the basement trying to defend against the rest of Team Liquid. Spyro still staying silent. He's still there. He's running across now. He fancies himself a little bit of third party here. Mixie and Clib both go down. This isn't quite going to plan for Team Liquid. Ibby down in the basement. The only player left alive. He's going to have to res 3 different players right now. And Petrichor Road. Oh my god, Petrichor Road, turn it around. Ike's left, take a bow. Team Liquid eliminated. And now we wonder if Spyro can come in and pick up the pieces. Mamu bleeding out. Can Ike's left actually get to him and get the revive off in time? Probably not, unless Spyro dies right now. Never mind, that's Mamu down and out. Spyro now in the basement. Petrichor and Virtus.pro both down to a single player. They're almost in the points from placement point of view. Dodges the flashbang, but the spray is true for Xsset, and Petrichor Road are going to be able to get into the top 8 with a single player left alive. Xsset with 4 kills. What a tremendous solo effort, resisting Team Liquid on the push there. Tianba, who were top left before, now pushing straight into Oath, who are in the northeast, covering almost half the circle for the privilege of taking this fight. Relo goes down and Mings will take him out, leaving Oath, I believe, down to 3. If Pat Caps goes down, Oath are very split, and Pat Caps doesn't actually have a teammate to support. He's also the one furthest out in blue, compared to where Tianba currently are. Lin Shun is a little bit too far. Xsset does get taken up by Balefrost. And if you remember that position, I mean, Oath were always going to be able to come in with numbers, although Xsset did a tremendous job of resisting Team Liquid. 1 knock, 2. Pat Caps is making the magic happen. Mings, the last player he needed to take down there, couldn't quite do it, but what a tremendous effort from them. Will the revives come out? That's the question. Oath now coming in, knows that there are 2 people knocked there. Balefrost, though, gets headshot. Is this a bridge too far? Yes, indeed. There's someone behind him as well. Lin Shun with the off angle. Balefrost can't make it happen. Worth the risk, potentially, for 2 points. But unfortunately, Oath spread themselves a little bit too thin, and MCG are going to be ones to finish them off from this compound. So Oath now out in the points, but not able to continue their run of victories, at least not right now. There's still a game left for them to do that. Kickstart still alive for Zenith, arguably the most central of these positions at the moment, but several teams are making big moves towards the center to try and command a large part of the zone. First it was Oath, then it was Tianba. Now we've got Meta Gaming moving in. Ragnaldinho looking for Tianba. Hearing them but not seeing them just yet. Here's the initial frag. It looks good onto Lin Shun. It looks very good. 52 damage. And the response is potentially even better. 30 more damage. Ragnaldinho getting out just in time. And it's the long-range shots now that are doing the damage. Ragnaldinho has got a little bit of a lip to play with. Digital Athletics, in the meantime, being nice and sneaky. But to be fair, also in an excellent position in the trenches, not needing to move after their earlier excellent third party. It means they're already up to 7 kills with 6 teams left alive. And that is going to be just dandy for DA. Very happy to be on the southern side of the circle and just to let these guys fight it up, because the amount of aggression we're seeing from these guys are amazing. MultiCircle Gaming might now be trying to go up against NaVi. Orange is very close. Needs to see that someone is on the other side of this ridge. Needs to hear those footsteps and change tack accordingly. I think he's done that. There's the grenade. If he wasn't sure before, he is now. Summer looking somewhere else. 50% health straight away. 995 on the left-hand side. Did Orange spot him? He did. Thank goodness. That could have been very difficult if he didn't. Fantastic frag. Holy crap, fantastic frag. And 995 didn't know it, but he ran into that. And that is Orange with first blood against MultiCircle Gaming. The tap now moving in. Meta Gaming and Tianba continuing their absolutely relentless push against each other. Looks like Sparking is going to be the last member alive for Meta Gaming, who is at least in zone. Evil Lee now needing to put his team on his back. But Biestoloch says no. NaVi eliminates them. NaVi up to 6 kills with all 4 left alive. We know how well they play these circles. They're on the edge. It doesn't matter. They fight one squad at a time. And they eliminate most of them. Sparking's position is known. Tianba on the hunt. Lorena down. Looks like the last second revive before the zone gets them is going to come out. They really do need to move. They really, really do need to move, and they do just that. Mings is able to hold the angle and keep Sparking at bay. Smoke from Meta Gaming as well. Trying to buy Sparking a little bit of time, hoping that someone comes in third parties, gives them options. Not really that much at the moment. Potentially excellent frag. It is an excellent frag. Mings completes the elimination of Meta Gaming. We're now into our top 4. It's NaVi versus Zenith versus Tianba versus Digital Athletics. Tianba have got 3 alive. NaVi with all 4. DA with 3. It's Kickstart, who's the Joker in the deck. And Senya is going to be very close to him. Not waiting for the surprise. We can get the damage done now. We will. Frag grenade to the face. Not an ideal way to wake up in the morning. Senya now healing and deciding how to repay the favor. By the way, Northern Shift, Digital Athletics have to move up. Smash knocked, but comfortably able to get rezzed thanks to the circle and the behavior of the trenches there, giving them plenty of cover. How are they going to move in, though? Kickstart, actually the person who threw the frag grenade against Senya, now eliminated. Mitrailleus will pick up that point for DA. Ming now spotted on the far side of the circle. That's useful information for NaVi, but the other 2 of them are still up. NaVi could actually try and play spoiler against DA. This is not a fun rotation for DA. Of the teams left, they're the ones with the low ground. They're the ones who have to cross this ridiculous empty terrain. Potentially could even send it in vehicles. I don't know. They've had such a good position for so long. They're in the top 3. They've done a tremendous job, but rotating out of here is going to suck. Let's not mince words. Oh my god! Distance is just a number for NaVi. Mert getting reminded how close they actually are. Here's the follow-up nade. Deals damage to both Mitrailleus and Mert. And here's V3. It's the personalized red zone. Mert almost going down there, but not quite. And we don't quite have V4 fast enough. Lorena playing spoiler, spots the tab early on. This might actually buy Digital Athletics a little bit of time. This might say, hang on a second, there's someone to our north as well. We have to rotate out. And that might actually allow DA to move in. It is allowing them to move in. They're getting closer to the rocks. As soon as they saw that someone else from NaVi went down, Orange will have to now peek around the right-hand side. Mert finally goes down to that endless barrage of frag grenades. That underhand flashbang isn't going to do much. There we go. We're just going to change that up. No problem. More flashbangs coming out from Mitrailleus. Smash in support, but significantly further back. Mert actually might be able to get into zone. I think he's just going to bleed out. 3v3 v2. Jestoloch now looking for a long-range knock onto Tianba, because Lorena is still here and still potentially playing spoiler. Tianba have got a split. Lorena knows exactly what his job is, though. Stay in a position where they always have to think about you. The bark is stronger than the bite at this point, and now is the cue to move in. 2 members of NaVi out-sniped by Tianba. Phase 8 is also onto them. Digital Athletics will be moving in as well. Does Lorena take these shots against DA, or do we try and finish off NaVi? I think Mitrailleus' position is just going to get reported to the rest of the squad. Oh, I think he might have seen Lorena, actually. Smash gets a knock. Mitrailleus gets one as well. Have they waited too long? Digital Athletics up to 10 kills, but only 1 player left alive. Jestoloch finishes off Linshun. This is an absolutely brutal 1v1v1 right now. Lorena finally goes down to Biestoloch at the last, and now we have 10 kills versus 10 kills in this 1v1. It is Biestoloch versus Mitrailleus. NaVi versus Digital Athletics for the win of this game. Biestoloch needing to smoke in. DA definitely has the advantage here. Good bit of peeking, forcing Biestoloch to move before he shoots. The idea was to get a headshot or something on Mitrailleus, forcing him to heal, and that gives Biestoloch enough time to rotate in. He couldn't get that. Mitrailleus was actually the player who got the first bit of damage down. Looking for him on the left side of the smoke, and a beautiful spray from afar on the AKM with the 6x means that Digital Athletics with 11 kills are going to win game number 4 in today's PGI.S Scrims. What a delightful finish and a very, very exciting game. These Scrims do not disappoint. Digital Athletics in first place, NaVi in second, and Tianba in third. But what an incredible performance from Lorena. Doing a really, really good job just keeping NaVi pinned down. If Lorena wasn't there, NaVi maybe would have won this game. But Lorena did so much there. Massive team effort from Tianba.